a look at what the numbers for Andhra Pradesh are right now, and this perhaps is going to be one of the most sought after numbers. YSRCP is at 14 here and BJP plus is at 11. Now it's neck and neck. So clearly you've got the YSRCP's hold on Andhra Pradesh weakening. What's the vote share like? Let's take a look at the vote share in Andhra Pradesh. 50% with the YSRCP, but the Janasena, TDP and BJP together are at 48%. Congress not really making much of a dent. This is quite spectacular, Jay, you would agree. And BJP seems to have made the right choice of going along with the TDP instead of the YSRCP.
Well, actually, it was the TDP which was courting the BJP for the last 3 years. I mean, even without the BJP's nod, they were telling all their party cadre, we're going to have an alliance with BJP. We're going to be. They needed the Janasena and the BJP to take on the YSRCP, which seems to have happened. However, looking on the YSRCP side, what could have worked for them? Of all their Navratnalu schemes, you know, other than one scheme, which is Rayatu Bharosa, all the other schemes are focused on women. You know, money for a child's education goes to the woman's account. Money for ABC goes to the woman's account. I think that's one thing which is working for him. Therefore, he's been able to tide over the anti-incumbency or rather provide a good fight.
What has worked for the alliance?
For the alliance, frankly, see, there is a normal anti-incumbency against the YSRCP, which would happen. The TDP is seeing a bounce back in its old strongholds. The Janasena was with the TDP last time, but not the BJP. With whatever little acceleration the BJP has given them, it being a joint election with the Lok Sabha election, it has managed to close the gap with YSRCP.
Okay, let's take a look at the comparison.
The TDP never went below its 45% vote share in any of the elections.
It did. It did. Yeah. Below its 40% vote share. 40% vote share. Look at the comparison over here. Yeah. In 2019, the YSRCP was at 22 out of 25 seats. Yeah. This time, it has been whittled down by almost 7 to 8 seats. From 22, it has come to 13 to 15. The TDP from 3 has gone up to 9. The BJP will win 2 seats and the Janasena will get 1. I think it is contesting 2 seats? 2 or 3? 2 seats. So out of the 2 seats it's contesting, it is winning 1 seat. What do you make of this, JVC?
So, see, I think, BJP is the biggest gainer here. Because if you look at it, BJP had 1.96% vote share, which is one of the lowest in the entire country at Andhra in 2019. Now the alliance is doing a big favor for BJP. But I would say, looking at these numbers, because when I look at other poll numbers, they're giving a bigger edge to TDP and BJP alliance.
Does this mean that Jagan's government is over now?
I think Jagan will find it very difficult to form the government again because the point here is there is an urban anger. There is a rural, probably a fascination for YSRCP, but there is an urban anger.
If I'm not mistaken, in fact, the entire deadline of Hyderabad as capital runs out tomorrow, right?
Exactly.
It runs out tomorrow. And today you have got, so basically there is a lot of urban distress, a lot of rural schemes, businesses suffering. So I met a few businessmen in Hyderabad who said that we don't know, there are so many doles going to the villages, but businesses suffering.
Even Reddy people, business people, they are not this time voting for YSRCP. For the simple fact. The simple fact of the matter is that YSRCP's vote base, which was basically based on Reddy's, have now moved towards scheduled caste, minority, and a little bit of OBC. So that is going to play out. And if Kamma and Reddy are going to vote for TDP, BJP alliance, then YSRCP is in trouble because both these communities are less in number, but highly influential.
But despite the most audacious gamble taken on Y. Sharmila, not really paying off for the Congress.
Yeah, but what else could the Congress do? They had to, at least some elections you fight for 5. I mean, the Congress was wiped out in Andhra Pradesh. I think they're 2% vote share now, 3?
Exactly.
So, I mean, you've got to try and build your organization up. And if it doesn't do it now, but in government in Telangana and Karnataka, it'll never be able to do it. So the Congress had no choice. They had to do it. And they thought that they could get the legacy of her father.
You know, the Prime Minister has just tweeted right.
మా వీడియో మీకు నచ్చినట్లయితే ప్లీజ్ లైక్, షేర్ అండ్ సబ్స్క్రైబ్.